Hello, you're listening to an episode of the Daily Riff, the official podcast for the Discord community Riff-Off. If you're not currently a member of our server, we humbly invite you here. Just click on the link in the description to visit. While you're here, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel to support our content. With high regards, we thank you. Enjoy the show! What is up, ladies and gentlemen of Riff-Off? Today is Monday, the 6th of October, 2025, and you're listening to the 76th episode of the Daily Riff. How are we doing? Hopefully well and excited for the first show in Studio 426 this week. As you might can tell, I am very excited, energetic, enthusiastic, and all of the above because we've reached the final 3 episodes of the current season. We'll be taking a week-long break after this week and we'll return on Monday, the 20th of October with the premiere of Season 4. We've got some exciting things planned for you when that arrives, so stay tuned. Now, here are your morning headlines. So, for the first time this week, let's review today's featured events, alright? First up, it's our weekly open mic category events occurring on a Monday, and this time it's a musical mayhem. If you're a theater kid, Disney lover, both in a bundle, or you just want to try something fresh, this event speaks to you. It's absolutely shouting your name, so why not give it a shot, eh? Each performance in this event also gives you 1,500 XP and 500 Riff coins. So there's always something in it for you. Hope to see you all there. Next up on your Monday menu, and this one goes out to all the fans. It's another edition of Deal or No Deal, where the difference between a fortune and a failure could be based on one simple decision. To deal or not to deal. That is the question. Indeed it is, and the banker will be waiting for you all to show up and make his day. Will you be there? Now, with all those aside, how about some of the latter part of this week's lineup? Now, I know a lot of you beautiful people out there are fans of competition, so why not pay a visit to this Tuesday's event, King of the Hill, a fresh, exciting twist on our Blitz Battles event where you could rack up leaderboard points like crazy. Sound interesting? It is. And you're invited to the battlefield, so show up, will ya? For your local time zone conversions, feel free to view the event calendar located at the top of the server. Attention comedy lovers! I have an announcement to make. The first sideshow today is here, and it's this week's hilarious edition of Carrie's Corny Jokes. Take it away, Carrie.
Hello, beautiful people of Riff-Off. Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be. Alrighty, today I got 3 jokes for you guys today. Because thank you to Ari for sending them in through the request for Carrie's Corny Jokes via Riff-Off's Discord in the Riff Studios Hub under Community Hub. It's not as confusing as I make it seem, don't you worry. Alrighty. So, like I said, I got 3 jokes for you guys today, and all of them are from Ari. Listen in. First, Ari said, How does a piano get out of jail? With its keys. That would actually be an amazing thing. It'd be great. All right, the next one, which has to be one of my favorites on the entire show. Why can't Elsa have a balloon? Because she always lets it go, lets it go. You like my singing? You can be honest. Oh, I know it wasn't good. Anyways, and then we got one final joke for you guys today. I asked the pianist to play a Chicken Pea song. He said maybe you can hum us a few notes. Alrighty. And that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you, and I'm handing the mic back to you, Slick.
Thank you very much, dear Carrie. Her show always brightens my day, as she's always got this bubbly personality that attracts and interacts with the people who need it most. Well done, Carrie, and back to our news headlines. Now, I'm sure some of you are just dying to know who our latest hosts and community hosts are, aren't you? Well, here's the thing I'll tell you in truth. Just hold your horses for a moment or two. I rhymed. Anyways, please welcome Quick Blocks, Lily Love, Kai, and Void as our new community hosts, and Stolas, Walker, and Angel as our new hosts. Of course, Angel is already one of our mods. Congratulations to the lot of you, and I'm sure you'll do a fantastic job with your new roles, and we wish you the best of luck. A quick reminder that the second episode of Artist Spotlight with special guest Takimu releases today at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. So go check it out on his behalf, please. He did a spectacular job being interviewed and performing his songs when we taped the show. And Takimu, dude, if you're listening, don't tell anybody, but you're definitely one of my favorite theater kids. For our last headline today, let's talk about some of our recent events, particularly the ones we had yesterday. We kicked off Sunday with a battle in the theater hosted by Ash, and for the first time ever, Stolas, who I think did a stellar, stupendous job at it. For those who missed it, shame on you. Come on. Only kidding. We also had the final Lucky Star recording event of its second season yesterday as well, and I must say I had a blast hosting it, with a little more than usual even, I must admit. And finally, we had the second edition of A Chilling Countdown last night, watching the horror classic Edward Scissorhands. We hope you were there to see it. And that's all the news we have for you today, so let's go ahead and move towards today's advertisement break, brought to you by Riff Studios. We'll be right back in just a moment, so don't you go anywhere.
Okay. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Someone has to get it.
What's happening, guys? My name's DJ Slickkicks, and welcome to the Daily Riff.
What joke I have for you?
How do you put a spaceship to sleep? You rock it.
These people get me!
Listen in on Carrie's corny jokes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning on the Daily Riff. Well, I didn't realize that was outdated, because Carrie's only on Monday right now. Hey, you came back! What a delight, am I right? Welcome back to the Daily Riff, your official podcast destination for all things Riff-Off, with your charming, witty host, Slickkicks, the one and only. Now let's move on to today's performance board, shall we? Today's song submission arrives at high speed from the incredible vocalist, Zach. Take it away, buddy.
$81.50 Shady Grove Lane. Looks kinda different with a fresh coat of paint. Sitting right where it was. Damn, they really fixed it up. Somewhere in the kitchen there's a line on the wall. My name next to it, 7 years tall. Younger than I should have been, to be older than I should have been. Right down the hall, there's still a kid hearing mama cry out. If them walls could talk, they'd beg you to burn every board to the ground. Ain't that a pretty little prison? Might look like heaven to anyone else. You wanna know where I come from? That home sweet hell. Daddy kept a bottle up on that shelf next to the Bible I read to myself. The devil had a heavy hand, but the red letters saved me from a black label man. Right down the hall, there's still a kid hearing mama cry out. If them walls could talk, they'd beg you to burn every board to the ground. Ain't that a pretty little prison? Might look like heaven to anyone else. You wanna know where I come from? That home sweet hell. Every anxiety, every crash out, the way that I took it away and shut down. The me that I hate, yeah, it came from that house. That home sweet. Right down the hall, there's still a kid hearing mama cry out. If them walls could talk, they'd beg you to burn every board to the ground. Ain't that a pretty little prison? Might look like heaven to anyone else. You wanna know where I come from? That home sweet hell. That home sweet hell.
Let's give it up one more time for that amazing performance from the one and only Zacharoo, whatever you'd like to call him. I'm just making things up at this point. Thank you very much, Zach. I'm not used to hearing you do country, but you know what? You suit it just fine, partner. Now, for the last piece of the puzzle that is today's episode. It has something on the back of it. Let me take a look. It's just a picture of a typical argument from our two friends. It's time for this week's edition of Ash and Avery's Micro Dramas. Take it away, you two.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into our Micro Dramas today. Today is a bit of a housekeeping day. I know, boring. But, first of all, let's wish well on Avery. She's not feeling great as of recently. Something about poison tea. Anyways, secondly, I do need to check in on another member of our team, as it appears they haven't turned in their segment for this week yet. Not naming names or anything. Stop. Who said that? Well, that's all for housekeeping. In return for our lack of drama this week, please enjoy some real bloopers from our recording sessions. Trust me, we have plenty. Hope you find joy from our pain. Okay, all this oh, I almost said all this Okay. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Oh my gosh.
Wait, why are words just so hard today?
Charm. Let me know when you're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Not if you include the windows.
The air quotes. The L. I'm gonna cry. Typically, the average person isn't gonna want to climb through a window. And now the doors, no windows exist. And now the doors, no windows exist in isolation. They're only meaningful because of what's on the other side.
And thinking of it from a metaphorical standpoint, both are the antithesis of a wall. People build emotional, physical, and ideological walls. Windows help you see through them, and doors let you break them. Both are rebellions against the idea of being closed off, and before you can walk out of the door, you look through the window that the open door has just created.
Thank you both for that, and I must say, it is kind of funny to see how funny they could be sometimes, but I just have to mention, I do hope that Avery is doing well. I wasn't expecting to hear that, and even more so, I wasn't expecting to hear that a certain someone didn't turn their segment in on time, and he's always really, really good about doing that, and for once he didn't. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed today's special segment of bloopers by Ash and Avery. And with that, we come to the conclusion of yet another... I don't think we're done yet, guys. I don't think we're done. Because I bet you were wondering where this was. It's time to reveal today's daily code word. Today's code word is exclamation point spooky season. Exclamation point spooky season. Enter it into the bot center for your daily slick token that grants you 1,500 XP and 1,000 Riff coins. And as I was saying, with that, we come to the conclusion of yet another episode of the Daily Riff. We thank you for joining us. And until next time, I am your stunning, stupendous host, Slick Kicks, reminding you to stay safe, smart, and sensible. Goodbye.